morning. It's Friday. Uh, so this is how I sleep in my car. It's pretty tight in here, but luckily for me, the GX has a lot of grab handles, so it's easier for me to just grab it in a scoot or get up. But yeah, this is how I sleep at night. That's all my gear. It's as comfortable as I can get. But the only thing hard about sleeping like this, like roughing it like this, is having to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. It's hard to get in and out as quickly. But good morning. It's Friday, and we're gonna go ride again today. As you can see, everybody else is camped out there in their tents. And there's my bike. I don't know if you can see that. Just left my pants out there. It's a little dusty. I didn't want to bring it inside the car. But yeah, now it's time to get up. Here's where I charge all my stuff. And I'll see you in a bit.
Look out for a big orange sheep. Occasionally you might see a deer coming across the road. Also, there's a lot of horses that come across from Mexico, and sometimes there'll even be wild horses.
They're wild, they just run.
Yeah, wild horses in the road, really cool.
I saw a pig yesterday.
It's pretty sketchy. I think it's like a class 5 or something like that to get up this chimney. A lot of people do it, but it's not an easy hike up there because they have that like chipped rock that's like it's almost like a bunch of plates. Forget what they call it.
I decided to take
Obligatory food picks.
So today we're just gonna take it easy and just do scenic routes, take pictures, do videos, that kind of thing. No challenging off-road type stuff, because yesterday when Les got hurt, his wrist is in bad shape. So there's no point in exacerbating it. I'm not saying that he's gonna fall off again, but if let's say he were to drop his bike and we're both exhausted, how are we gonna get it back up? That kind of thing. But yeah, so today just scenic routes. We're gonna do the photo safari type stuff. Should be good. It's gonna be a good day of riding nonetheless. I'll shut up now and I'll let the views speak for themselves. Also worth noting, Les doesn't have any rear view mirrors because he had the stock KTM ones, and they kept spinning on him, so he took them off. Now that he doesn't have any rear view mirrors, he can't see me, so he just kind of trusting me to follow him. But it makes communication kind of hard. I can't flag him. I can't do any kind of hand motion or whatever. So, yeah, we'll just kind of wing it, I guess. Not much else we can do. I would love to have a sports car and drive it down here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that vista. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Nice. I like it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Woo! Yeah. Nice. It's hard to imagine or have this same feeling when you're in the city, when you're surrounded by concrete and buildings and traffic lights and, you know, street signs, that kind of thing. It's hard to feel connected to Mother Nature, to the past. It's just like when you're in the city, you're just like living day by day. Out here, it's like past, present, and future all at once. And one thing I've learned is that the more you connect with Mother Nature, the more you disconnect from technology, the more the world feels like a much bigger place. When you're always connected to the internet, to your tablet, to your laptops, to your phones, the world feels so small. You can instantly message somebody from halfway across the world or all the way across the world within seconds. And the world feels tiny, and it's so depressing. When you're out here, you're reminded of reality. You're just a grain of sand on this planet Earth. You're tiny, you're nothing. And you can't help but wonder and be in awe. And suddenly, not only is the world a much bigger place again, it's beautiful again. It's more enjoyable again. I feel like we're put on this planet Earth to enjoy it. Not to shut ourselves in our rooms or in an office and just kind of count the days, birthday after birthday, holiday after holiday, PTO after PTO, just kind of count the days till it's all over. Till it's time to, I guess, lay in the dirt. Yesterday, when we rode our motorcycles up to the top of the world, not only have I never been off-road like that, especially not like that, I didn't think I could do it. It might look easy on video, but for a guy who's never ridden a dirt bike off-road before, it was tough. It was very tough. My past experience riding a motorcycle was 18, 19, 20 years ago. And they were all street bikes. I've never been off-road before. This is my first time on a dirt bike, my first time off-road with this same dirt bike. And the feeling of conquering that little bit of elevation change is the world to me. As a city boy who grew up in New York, this is not the kind of thing that I'm used to. I mean, I love the countryside, and I've seen a lot of the countryside, but nothing like this. It's amazing. This is pure joy like I've never felt before. It's breathtaking how little you feel, and the majestic vista in front of you is much grander, much bigger, much older. A land so old that people from millennia ago survived out here. This land has given to so much life. And it's like fast forward to the future, the land's still the same. The only thing that's changed are the people. It's very cool. This is so epic. Mountains after mountains, it just doesn't end. It's amazing. Holy moly. Look at those old, I don't know what those kind of houses are called, but it's like what you see in spaghetti westerns. It's so cool. Is that the mayor? Or the descendant of the mayor, the goat? I heard some stories about that. What are we doing here? Let's see. Dude, is that the goat?
Hey, so that's the goat. That's the mayor.
Let's go check it out. The current mayor or
Yeah,
the descendant of the mayor?
the descendant of the mayor, but it's still the mayor.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Let's do
I
it.
want to see that.
Hell yeah. That's so cool. I saw vote for Clay. I was like, huh?
That right there is there's a golf course here.
Okay.
I can't believe that.
World famous Clay Henry, mayor of Lajitas. And I think these are his descendants, right? Vote for Clay. So what's the story on this again?
I think they were having some issues with choosing a mayor. And
Oh, no.
Like, I'd rather choose a goat.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
So there were two guys running for mayor for Lajitas. And this is just what we heard last night. And both guys are known to be corrupt. Right?
Yeah, allegedly.
And then one guy said, I'd rather vote for this goat here than either of you two. So he wrote down the goat when he voted, and so did other people.
Yeah.
And then the goat won. So the mayor of this town was that goat. And these are his descendants, I think. And the owner of the goat was kind of like the guy running things, I think, right? Because it was his goat. But yeah, that's interesting. But this is a true story. This town had a goat for a mayor. I don't know. Google it. That's just what we heard. Might be a little bit off.
Rio Grande, Mexico. Wow. We're gonna keep riding that way. So cool. That's cool.
So pretty. Sweet, sweet, nice. I'm getting all giddy. I feel like a little kid. This is all I've ever wanted to do. Even if I just get to do it for a couple of days. From Wednesday to Sunday. Then after that, it'll just be a memory until the next time I can do it again. Look at that. Wow. Nice. Park here or there? You want to park here or there? What? Do you want to park here or there? Park over there by the handicap. Okay. go look for more scenic routes and take pictures. Now we're gonna see the same ride, but going back. And I think we're gonna stop by for some vistas that you couldn't see going the other way. So we're going to take pictures there, and then we're gonna go to Big Bend National Park. And then I forget what he said where we're going next, but Chisos Basin, I think. Should be cool. It feels so nice. I know it's like 70, 80 degrees or whatever right now, 79, 80. But when you're riding, you don't feel it. Ooh, look at that view. Holy moly. Excuse me. Let's look at this view. Sick. That's a sick view. Wow. That's a sick view.
Yeah.
Holy. We couldn't see this on the way here.
No, that's why it's
All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Look at that beauty. Woo! Wow. Wow. Look at that beauty. Wow. Imagine back in the days, before borders, before nations and whatnot, there was just tribes here. Your land is wherever whatever you're standing on, wherever you are, that's your land. That's cool. The thought of it is just amazing. Oh my God. I would love to have a Mazda Miata or a Toyota 86 out here. This is sick. Oh, this is too cool. Way too cool. Way too cool. Wow. Like we're going under 50, but it feels so good. It's like that sense of freedom, you know. You don't have to go fast for it to be thrilling. That's cool. All right, that's pretty cool. I gotta say, that's pretty cool. I'm one of those people. I don't mind getting old. There's a lot to look forward to. Exploring places like this with my wife in an RV or whatnot. That's not bad. That's not a bad life. That's good. That's something to look forward to. Speaking of getting old, that's a sad thing right now with kids. A lot of kids these days don't get the wisdom from their grandparents because families tend to send off the elderly to nursing homes so they can be, I don't know, free of responsibility, I guess. But I don't know. I don't think that's right. I don't believe in that. I think that as parents, it's your job to leave, or sorry, as parents, you should carve out some time for your parents to spend some time with your kids, so that the grandkids and the grandparents can spend some time together. What old people need the most, what the elderly need the most, to not, develop Alzheimer's or whatever, it's a mental stimulation, and nothing more will give them that other than curious kids. They'll give them plenty of that. So that's what they need. So when you leave young kids with their grandparents, their curiosity will be enough to stimulate the brains and the minds of the elderly. And on the other hand, so it's a symbiotic relationship, right? On the other hand, the elderly have a lot of wisdom to share, to impart to the children. So the way Mother Nature designed it is actually perfect. I mean, sure, you can read history books and that and all that stuff, but why not just talk to or interview your grandparent? They lived through it. History books, in my opinion, are fun. I love dates and places and that kind of thing. While some people hate that stuff, like they find it boring, I read it like a storybook. But as good as that is, imagine hearing it firsthand from somebody who lived it. A first-hand account. And a lot of the youth these days are missing out on a lot. Golf course, golfing in the desert. I don't know. I don't golf, so I don't know what golfing in the desert is like. I don't even know what golfing is like. Damn, look at that vista. Whew. What is this called? Like these sedimentary rocks, striations. What are these things called? I have no idea. Whatever I learned in geology, I forgot. In one ear, out the other. I guess we're not stopping for gas. Okay. I still have, I only dropped 2 bars, so I have plenty. Look at that. Yeah. This is why I keep telling my wife, I don't want to live in the city. City, time goes by too fast. And before you know it, you're old. Life has passed you by. Living out here, where life is simpler, you work harder because it's not as convenient. But because you work hard, you want to take breaks and you want to rest and you want to take a breather. And then you look up at the stars or you look around in the canyons and you're like, okay, this is why I live. This is why I live life. I always say too, I was born too late. I should have been born a long time ago. I am an old soul. But I suspect it depends on the era I would be born in. If I was born in the past, if it's during the Wild West, that sort of that time period, I'd probably be a desperado. I'd rob a bank or rob a train. That's probably what I would do. Like I would live life quietly, peacefully by myself. But then when I run out of resources, I'd probably rob a bank or a train here and there. Not completely to become an outlaw or join a gang or whatever, but you know. Yeah, I mean, still criminal activities, I suppose, but I'm just being honest. That's probably what I would do.